Hey guys, so today I am going to do a brow video. So I've done one in the past, but I do my brows differently now. I mean, I don't know. I think I do my brows differently now, but they definitely come out differently. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and it's actually really easy. And I did show 2 different ways that you can wear them, with concealer and without concealer. So when you wear them with concealer, your eyes are going to be defined. If you do not like a defined brow, all you really need to do is fill them in. It really doesn't take much time. But if you are more like a simple girl and you really don't go crazy with your makeup, it's not hard to do at all. I'm going to show you how I do it here, and thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is show you what my eyebrows look like with no product. So that's what they look like. And after you do that, then you're going to want to take a spoolie. So this is a spoolie. It kind of looks like just a clean mascara one. You could also use that if you have it around. But you could buy a spoolie at any cosmetic store. They would probably have it. So what I'm doing here is I'm brushing my brows upward. So this is how I groom my brows. I brush them upward and then I trim. So for the actual product, I'm going to use Armani, Giorgio Armani I Am Brow Maestro, or Maestro, however you want to pronounce that. And I start at the bottom of my brow, and I place the product down, and as you can see, I am also brushing up throughout the brow with the product, with whatever product I have on the brush, and I'm brushing upward. So now you can see I have some harsh lines there, and I definitely went way too far down. I messed up, but that's okay because I'm gonna go back and fix it. So I'm brushing up, and then after I get that product down, I'm going to go ahead and brush that product throughout my brow with the spoolie. So you definitely want to make sure you have that product brushed out really evenly and dispersed throughout the brow so it looks nice and I don't know, natural, better, just not so harsh. And then I'm using the Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer here. So it's like a concealer slash foundation. You can kind of manipulate it to whatever you want. But here I'm just using it as concealer. And this is a very heavy product. So you do not have to use this. The only reason why I'm using this is because I ran out of my other concealer. So I just grabbed this. It was the only thing that I had. So I'm cleaning up now under the brow, and when you clean up under your brow, this is going to make the brow look very defined and very done and Instagram-like. Now, a lot of people like brows like this. They see them and they're like, oh, I love that, but then they see the technique behind it and they get freaked out. So it's definitely to each their own. You know, not everybody likes this kind of brow. Some people prefer a very natural brow. The reason why I do this is because I'm always photographing myself and I'm always on camera. So I do like to have my brows very defined like this. And yeah, so you definitely want to go clean up under the brow, and that is how your brow is going to look very defined, very done. So that is what I'm doing here. And then after I do this under the brow and I get it as perfect as I want it to be, I am going to go and start with the top of the brow. So obviously once you do this concealer, you're going to want to make sure that you do blend this concealer under the brow out very, very, very well, because if you don't, your brows are going to look crazy. So that is the most important part. So the brush that I'm using to blend this concealer is the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer. And I love, love, love this brush. If you don't have it, you should definitely check it out. It's definitely worth buying. So yeah, so I'm just finishing up the bottom of the brow. This brow that I'm doing is actually my bad brow. It's like really messed up because I actually grew my own eyebrows. So obviously I messed them up. But, you know, it's tough to do your own eyebrows because I'm not a brow expert, so I'm trying to learn how to do it on my own. So, as you can see here now, I'm starting with the top of the brow, and then once I have that all concealed, I'm going to brush my brow hairs straight across, and then I am going to fill in the sparse parts in my brow that I have ruined, basically, by tweezing areas that I shouldn't have. So now I'm just blending out that concealer again, and I have to fix it because I did leave a part out. So I'm going to go fill in a little bit more because I do have some blank spots, and you could see it when I brush the brow hairs upward. So after I do that, I'm just going to do the same thing again. So just concealing the top part of my brow. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to show you my other brow and the difference. So this is my concealed Instagram brow, and then this is my natural brow. So it is a big difference. This one does look very fake, but in photos it does photograph well. So that's why I wear it this way. So you could wear it natural, or you could use it, wear it the way that I showed you. But everybody's different and everybody has different opinions. So whichever way you would like to wear it, you know, go ahead and kill it, girl. But here I'm just doing the same thing that I did for my other brow. So I'm first starting at the bottom of the brow, and I am brushing that product up throughout my eyebrow. So you can do this and fill in your brow this way, and then totally skip the concealer part and just leave it as it is, just as it's looking right here without the concealer. I mean, I think they both look good, but like I said, it's totally up to your style and what kind of makeup wearer you are. So you could leave it natural, or you can leave it very concealed and Instagram like. So I do not think that there's wrong with anything with any of them. But since I did conceal the other brow, I am going to conceal this one just for the sake of making them look even and normal. So I'm going to do the same thing on this brow. I'm just going to start off with concealing the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and conceal the top, and then you're basically done. So this is what they both look like now. Then at the end, I always add a clear brow gel. The one I'm using is MAC, but it's really not that great. It's just something that I've had left over in my stuff. But I've heard the Anastasia one is really, really good. And I brush my brows upward when I gel them because I want them to stay up. So this is the end of the video, guys. So I forgot to do an outro, so I'm sorry. But thank you guys for watching, and definitely let me know if this was helpful in any way, or if it wasn't helpful. I know I already have full brow, so it's kind of hard to show how to do a brow on somebody that already has a full brow. So maybe I might do one in the future with somebody who does not have such a full brow. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.